moved to Carlsbad 10 years ago. I met Dr. Paez, and after the first adjustment, I knew those were the hands that were going to be adjusting me as long as I lived in Southern California, and I've been coming ever since. A year ago, my youngest son, Sam, he's the one out of three, youngest out of three, who's also a premier soccer player, had an injury to his foot in February and March of the year. And we went to doctors, we went to acupuncturists, we went to a children's hospital. They put him on they put a cast on him, then they put a boot on him, then they took the boot off and put a cast on him, and then put the boot back on him, and then put him crutches. I called Dr. Paez, and the very first thing he did was suggest that we remove the boot. And thank God he said that, because the truth is, you know, me being a layman and just not knowing any better, Sam's leg completely atrophied. His muscle was gone. There was nothing to support the leg. Dr. Paez got the muscle back and then started to adjusting him. And from February or March till about August, Sam was, like I said, his whole summer was ruined. Besides the fact he couldn't play soccer, was, you know, in cast and boots and crutches and all that. And literally within 2 months, Sam was actually back on the soccer field playing, and you know, back in the gym and back exercising and back building his muscles, and in fact recently was recruited to play on what they call an academy soccer team, which you can't even try out for here in Southern California. You have to be invited to play. So it just made his life a lot better. It made my life a lot better, so that he can actually follow his dream, which is to be a pro soccer player. And it just wouldn't have been possible if we couldn't get him back on the soccer field. And Dr. Paez is one of those chiropractors who actually looks to how can I always add value to this relationship, which is so rare these days. And I value our relationship because of the way that he values us as patients. So if you haven't visited him, you should. If you have, you know what I'm talking about.